All right, January 9th, 2022. So we have this new wave of, cool things. Not that this has not been going on for a long time already, but right now, the alternative to meat is becoming more and more mainstream, including many different countries. Out of Switzerland, they got this government funding. I think it's spelled Luya, Luya. I think it's how it's pronounced and spelled. They got all this plant-based alternative to meat programs going on. KFC just started recently about plant-based chicken or whatever it is, basically alternative to meat, right? And it's all just temporary, okay? It's not permanent. Of course, this could be, just an option. It's good to have options for those who are vegan, but I find this beyond concerning, especially when it comes to supply chain shortages and shortages of workers. As I talked about on this channel, when you are paying people to stay home and not go to work, and they are making close to, same in some cases, more money than they are actually going to work, and then all of a sudden you stop doing it and you tell them you're going back to work, they're not going. They're just going to start protesting right now and demanding to get paid, not going to work. So you got shortages of workers. News out of Quebec, Canada. Hundreds of thousands of chickens euthanized because they have shortages of workers. Is this all coincidence? Ask yourself. If you follow this channel, if you follow this video blog, none of this is catching you off guard. You have been preparing for what is coming. You have your generators, you have your freezer space, you got the stuff that you wanted. Even if you are vegan, I have nothing against anyone. I don't care what your beliefs on. I'm just looking at what those in charge are doing. I look at, for me, I have to have my steak on the weekend or once a week. I just love it. That's what I want, and that's what I want to make sure I have, okay? You may like plant-based, maybe buck burger is good for you. I prefer my chickens here that you can hear walking around right now here. I'll show them in a minute. They're free-ranging, okay? They're eating bugs that are full of protein. And these chickens are giving me eggs. If I got meat chickens, of course, those are going to be processed. I know it's a nasty, just the thought for processing chickens, a lot of people can't handle it. It's life, it's the way it is. I prefer to feed my animals with high protein bugs, let them free range. Of course, they're going to get their pellets and all this stuff good for the layers and everything, 16% here and there. You give them stuff like that. We even give them our leftovers, anything like from salads to whatever. We just put it in the compost and they go out there and they eat it, okay? But you may say, I don't have land where I am, it's HOA, so I can't have chickens. I understand all that. You can always contact me. I'm not going to be sending anyone probably any chickens or turkeys. This is all for us here. But we do got beef. It's a small community on this channel. Let me know if you need 100% grass-fed and finished beef. It's all Black Angus. They're right behind me if you can see them right now. We got a lot of hay because the grass obviously is not green right now. We're in the middle of the winter, but in about 2 months old this will be lush green. And these cows are of course not free because they are within the fence, but they got 40 acres to go around. They are not in feedlots where they are fed crap like whatever McDonald's is doing to fatten them up, and it's bad for their liver, and they can't even move, okay? They're in these rows blocked off with metal, and their head is out where the food is, and all they do is just eat. I believe it's corn when it makes their liver go really bad, and that's what you're eating when you're going out in restaurants and fast food joints, okay? They want these cows to get fattened up really quick because it's all about money. Quick rotation, get them going. These guys behind me, they go for about, I have them now since I got the farm over a year. They about double the size since I got them. And I know exactly what they're eating, what they're doing, and how they're doing, okay? And if you plan on doing something like this, and I hope you're doing so, and in between, if something, like I said, pops up that you wanted something, let me know. I encourage everybody that listens to this channel to raise their own stuff, whatever it is that you like. If you don't have much land, plant something that goes vertical in your small yard. Practice gardening. Do something, because what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen, I talked about it to nauseam on this channel. It is communism. This reset is communism. When you have socialism run wild for a long time, which we had in the United States and in most countries, everything has been socialized for decades. The next step up is communism, okay? And communism's best friend is man-made famine. So all these chickens being euthanized, and it happened in the United States with pigs about 3 years ago. I made a video on this. Actually, I was 2 years ago. I started to watch what they're doing, and I started to get worried a lot more and a lot quicker than I expected them make moves like this. And now with the health event, and you know what I'm talking about, it's a lot easier to use it as scapegoat and basically turn a middle class into poverty. It's a lot easier for those in charge to control everyone when the middle class is wiped. They want them to be in poverty because you are dependent on them. Okay, that's why it's all about divide and conquer. To finish the video off, I just want to tell you an example. Whether this is true or not, you can be the judge. But Joseph Stalin, he had a chicken, okay, in his lap, and he started plucking this chicken slowly, one feather by one feather, as he was talking to his people, right? And this chicken was alive. So after a long time, when he was done talking, this chicken was with no feathers, right? Just kind of let her wander around. She was in extreme pain, blooded out, and he had some food in his hand, and he started walking away, and the chicken started following him. And he demonstrated how communism works when you have people dependent. Like I said, whether you believe the story about chicken and the feathers and all this with him feeding her after to show it, you know how many people were killed due to communism. Look it up if you don't know, if you're somebody younger and in schools they're teaching you it's all good and it's a rosy cloud what's happening, and it's all lies what Mao did and what was going on with man-made famine back in so many parts of the country, of the world, I meant to say. Look it up. Continue preparing. Ignore all lamestream media talking heads, and you will do, I believe, a lot better than most people. Take care. We will talk soon, and so long from the Freedom Land Independence Arc Farm. All right, so let me show you. Hold up. I got a couple of free range. This is what I mean by free range, ladies and gentlemen. They are eating bugs as we speak right now. Okay, this is just 2. I got about 13 more somewhere else on the property. They come back at night. I put them up in the shed, lock them up so predators don't get them. I got concrete floor so they don't dig underneath. And so far I had no issues. No experience farming at all. A city slicker as much as you can imagine. Lived in Las Vegas and Florida. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me on this. If I can do this, you can do it as well. Take care again, and God bless you all.